Congratulations on making it to workout number 9, the last workout in this series. Great job on being here. Today's workout will need a saddle pad, a mounting block, a lead rope, and 2 small buckets, and I've put they're about a quarter of the way full with water. So that's all you're going to need for today. And we're going to get started with a good march and reach exercise. Now, we've done this before, and I really encourage you today to see if you can reach just a little higher, possibly try to touch that toe if you haven't been doing that before. If you have been doing that already, really focus on perfecting your form. So making it nice and fluid, nice shift from one side to the other, no jerking motions. But if you need to keep it where you were before, maybe not quite as high, do what's right for you, and you can continue doing these workouts over time and hopefully get to a little bit more flexible state where you can actually get your hand and your toe to touch as you do this. So again, this is a warm-up, getting our heart rate up there, ready for more work, and great job on that. We're going to go right into a plank, and today we're going to challenge ourselves with the bottom step. So here we are. It requires more strength to hold yourself in this more horizontal position, so really pay attention to that core and that navel into the spine that's going to stabilize you and help you stay strong and not put any work into your back. And then if you feel strong, go ahead and lift one leg, come back down. Opposite leg, come back down. Lift the leg, back down. Opposite leg, back down. Great job, you're almost there. Good job. If you need to go back to the higher step, absolutely do that, or just hold that static position. We always want to build on what we can do well, rather than trying to do something that's more advanced and not do it very well. So there you go on that. Good job going right into bucket jacks. So again, here we're going to try to see if we can keep the water in the bucket even as we do this. So we have to keep our shoulders nice and loose, elbows nice and loose, independent lower body and upper body. That core is going to connect us, stabilize us, so hopefully we don't get completely wet. I'm getting a bit of a splash, but it is a challenge. And it's a really good challenge to give you feedback on how independent your hands and your arms are or can be from the rest of your body. So just a couple more seconds here. Whew, great job. Last one, I kind of splashed myself. Okay, going right into a twist on the mounting block. So here we're going to get into that crunch position and then just shift to the left, back to center, shift to the right, back to center, left, center, right, center, left, center, right, center. Really thinking about keeping that work in the front of the body. If you feel any strain on your back, go ahead and come down and then come back up like we've been practicing in the less demanding forms of the crunches on the mounting block. But if you can go ahead and stick with me, it's the last day, give it your all. But again, always do it within the limits of what your body is telling you is okay. And there you go, good job on that. We're going to go right into a step up with a bicep curl using the buckets. So if you need to stay on that bottom step as we do this, absolutely do that. The great thing about using these buckets is they really identify imbalances. They're very unstable, and if you're a lot stronger with one side than the other, it's going to show up. If you feel like stepping up on that higher step, absolutely go for it. I'm going to stay here because we are complicating this, making it more difficult with that bicep curl And that may be enough challenge for everybody today. Going to the opposite side, we're going to do a side raise. Same exact exercise with the lower body, but with the upper body, we're actually working the shoulders here. So some of you may have to modify depending on the health of your shoulders and maybe not lift as high, or maybe lift empty buckets if it's putting any strain on an old injury. But otherwise, this is a great way to strengthen the shoulders even as we continue getting that heart rate up by doing these step-ups. Last one. Great job. Going right into the reverse back extensions. So getting on your mounting block with that pad to protect your body. And we're going to lift and lower and lift and lower. And again, thinking about squeezing your glutes and then feeling the work in the hamstrings so that you're not putting the work into your lower back. We want to be building the glutes and hamstrings here. And if you're feeling really good with this, you can even lift an opposite arm or lift an alternating arm as you lift your legs. But staying right in that position where we're just doing the double leg lift is also perfectly fine. Great job on that. All right, we're going to go right into a single leg bucket reach. So, or a one-legged deadlift, some people would call it stiff-legged deadlift. We're going to hinge at the hips, come down and touch, and come back up. Hinge, touch, and back up. Everything should be facing forward. Eyes should be forward, or you may lose your balance like I just did. Everything facing forward. As you do this, you should be working the backs of that standing leg and your glute on that standing leg in addition to your balance. Your back should be nice and neutral, and your hips should stay forward rather than opening up. So you want it here rather than here as you do this. All right, we'll go to the other side, other leg, same exact exercise. Find a nice focal point to help you balance, and then just drop down, come back up. That standing leg should not be locked, but it should be pretty straight. So soft knee there on a straight leg versus a locked knee. There are not a lot of times that locking your knees is going to be a preferred way to do exercises, simply because it puts a lot of unnecessary strain on the joints usually. So it's not always going to be wrong, but most of the time we're going to be keeping our knees nice and soft even when our leg is straight. Great job on those. Going right into jump rope. Told you this exercise, this workout would be demanding. So here we go. Stay strong. We're almost there. You can do it. We're gonna go a little bit longer today, but this is the last really hard exercise in today's workout and the last really hard exercise in this program. And it's not really that hard, it's just very demanding, especially after all the other work we've done today. But stick with it. It will boost your fitness. Your heart rate's gonna come back down quicker and quicker, which will give you more recovery before your next set with your horse, whatever that is. So great benefits that translate to the saddle. And I'm gasping. We'll go 5 more seconds. Here we go. 2 and 1. Whew, that was awesome. Great job. Going right into a nice cool down alternate arm and leg reach. If I can even move my mountain block. Okay, here we go. Reaching and reaching. Bringing that heart rate back down. Feeling great for everything we've accomplished in 3 weeks. It's amazing what you can do in a short period of time if you just make that commitment to show up and do it. And then you feel so good that you've done it. You know, the confidence that you gain when you've made a commitment to yourself, follow through, and especially when you see benefits like I hope you see from this program, it's just hard to match. So, nice shoulder stretch here. Whew, letting that heart rate come back down. And then we're gonna go up here and stretch the calf. Push that heel away, other heel. And then back to center. Go ahead and take a deep breath in. Exhale, and congratulations. You did it! Yay! Great job.